a name, bartender at the four-door saloon. It sure is mighty fine to see strange round these parts. Find begging rich still along the sea, something stinks in Spog City and it ain't the drains. There's a no-good gang in the wild, a stealing and a shooting, town goods are seen and moving. And where's the chef? Good question. None seems to want the job. I mean, the pay is good to get a shiny badge and every Wednesday off. Trouble is, none notify past Tuesday. There goes another one, Methley. Mad juvenile, always sleepless, came with the plan solution for the sheriff problem.
Gather round, folks, and show your appreciation for your Mr. Mayor Truman.
Thank you, kind citizens of Sployd City. As you know, we're facing a crisis. Mad Dog Nut and his posse have been terrorising us for far too long.
Yeah!
It's time we took a stand.
Yeah!
We need a sheriff who will sort them out once and for all.
Yeah!
So who's it going to be?
Yeah!
We'll get those lottery tickets ready, folks, because it's time to release those sheriff lottery balls.
Number 3. Number 8. And the bonus ball is number 6.
It's Wilbur.
It's Wilbur!
It's Wilbur. It's me. Congratulations, Wilbur. I'm sure you'll make us proud and put up a good fight.
But Mayor Truman, I can't fight. I don't know how to fight. I'm just a cook.
Only girls cook, Sonny. It's time you stood up and acted like a man.
Let's hear it for our new sheriff, Wilbur Hubbard.
Yeah! If you wonder where's the frontier, there's a welcome in store for you here. If we're good, if we're bad, if we're ugly or happy, I guess. In the wild, wild west.
The four-door saloon life there, joining the town now. Well, it used to be until Mad Dog McNutton's posse turned up. Customers are a bit thin on the road now. Old Matt Hubbard's trying to do his best to keep the place going, but sure ain't looking good.
Oh, Wilbur, what are we going to do now? If things aren't bad enough, up to our eyes in debt, and this is a sheriff's badge. If only your father was still with us, God rest his soul.
Now don't get all tearful, Ma. I plan on getting into no fights. I reckon we could sort this out with a nice chat and a few nibbles. Nice and peaceful, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, sir, madam, believe nothing, best is right at your service.
Undertakers, but
When we heard the news about you becoming a sheriff, sir, we had to come to congratulate you. And your wages, sir?
About £150.
£150, excellent.
but I don't quite.
Yes, you must be very proud of your shall we say, dear devoted son, greatly missed. That looked very good and granite, don't you think?
Greatly miss.
The wording's very important, madam. Not many undertakers pay as much attention to the job as us. In fact, it's a dying art. Dying art, oh very goodness, isn't it? Thanks, Mr. Watt. Just a little joke, madam. We find it helps lightens what can otherwise be a rather grave situation. Looking into your dinner, please, sir.
Stop it! What are you doing? What is he doing?
He's just getting accurate measurements, sir. When it comes to funeral arrangements, Mr. Wright is dead keen.
But funeral arrangements, but my will was alive and well.
Of course he is, madam, at the moment. When you're the sheriff of Sployd City, sir, you'll find it's not just 6 feet of paperwork you'll be buried under.
We just want to be prepared for every eventuality. Now, we either wanted oak or mahogany.
What?
Or pine's very popular.
Out!
We do a lovely line in chipboard.
Out!
Well, be like that then.
It's your funeral.
They've got a point that the young girl that the bad will curse.
Sure is, Seth. My boy's a goner and that's a fact.
Are you saying my boy can't stand up to no good hoodlums?
He's just a cook, Annie. What's he gonna do? Give him a roasting.
Make mincemeat out of them.
Look who's coming this way, girls.
I know it's Mad Truman. Mad Truman, look at the state of me.
You don't need to dress up for Mayor Truman, Ma.
But he's the wealthiest man in Stodge, and he owns most of it. He might be able to help us with this place.
And if he marries you, you'll only own this place too. Just because he got money, he thinks he could do whatever he wants.
Beggars can't be choosers, Wilbur. Now, Frankie, go and get us some drinks.
Yes, Mum, Hubbard.
And tidy up this place and cover up anything unsightly.
Yes, Mum, Hubbard.
Make way for the mayor, make way for the mayor. Hey, you two, this ain't no fancy dress parade, now beat it. It's the mayor's favourite table.
Stop fussing, it was our animal, dear.
Oh, Mayor Truman. Please take a seat. Frankie, go get us some drinks.
Yes, Mum, Hubbard. Annie, have you thought of my proposal?
Proposal, young girls can't be rushing a young girl.
Oh, Annie, don't go teasing me. You know how I feel your eyes are like pools,
Yeah, cesspool.
and your teeth are like stars.
Yeah, we come on at night.
Why, Annie, you're one in a million.
Or like one of their apples.
Dimples, go away. I'm having a private chat in the suburb. A woman like you shouldn't stay in the widow. Horace would have wanted you to move on, you know.
Oh, my poor Horace, he didn't really want to go into it. He got roped into it. Someone told him if he could use a lasso, he would be able to earn a few bucks. But he didn't, did he? And now, and then he got caught on the horns of a
Dilemma.
No, a 6-foot bull, and now it's only me and Wilbur to help us run this place.
And look at me, I may be the mayor, but deep inside I am
Cheesy fake,
I am a lonely man with pots of money, and when I look at you, do you know what I see?
a fruity tart.
I see a lonely woman who could use a helping hand. Just one little word, Annie, I'll wave you away bye-bye.
We're doing just fine, thanks, Mr. Mayor.
That's not how I see it, Sonny. As for you, cooking ain't no job for a real man. I'll get you out of that kitchen holding a gun with a mealy pa.
My new pa, over my dead body.
That's something that's more like me now, isn't it, Sharon? Dimples really. And Annie will continue our conversation with me some more privacy. Dimples will leave it.
Make way for the mayor, make way for the mayor. Well, you said that right good and proper, didn't you?
But Ma,
You've upset Mayor Truman, and now what are we going to do?
but Ma.
You mark my word for it, this case is more valuable than this. Why this selling could be a gold mine.
Shut your trap, Seth, you old fool. Take no notice of him. He's got gold in the brain. He's never been the same since we were gold mining in the mountains and someone could choose nuggets.
Great, Wilbur Hubbard does it again. Oh, if only I could sort this mess out. Get this place back up on its feet, and then Ma wouldn't have to marry our old oaf, Mayor Truman.
Come on, Wilbur, you're the sheriff now. This is your chance.
You're smarter than anyone else in town. You'll think of a way. That's right, you could solve Mad Bob Nut and his gang.
Me? I'm no sheriff, I'm just a cowardly cook. I couldn't find my way off a paper bag.
Sure you could, Wilbur, just have faith in yourself. You know what they say, there's a hero hiding inside everyone.
Well, if that's true, the hero hiding inside me is hiding pretty darn good. This way, Register, my boy.
So this is Port City, is it, Dr. Spooner?
That's right, Register. Another down, another time.
You mean another town, another dawn?
Precisely, my boy. That's just what I said.
Well, let's hope this time was better than the last one. We didn't sell a single gin and tonic there.
You have to have faith in my boy. I spent years going from town to town, walking my heads and sealing the heck.
You mean hawking your wares and healing the sick?
Yes, and you'll never know what the next time will bring. This one could break it, Mitch.
Make it rich?
Yes, and this something tells me this town will change our lives forever.
How do you know, Dr. Spooner?
I have a funny feeling in my heart. Come along with that. Go find the local hostelry.
Come on, Lightning, it can't be far now. Is your hoop still sore, boy? Let's take a look, shall we? Come on, you big sissy, I'm only going to look at it. You're going to need a new shoe, boy. We'll have to find a blacksmith. Don't be silly, it won't hurt them. Now let's see. Hey, you kids!
Hi there, miss. I sure do like your horse.
I'm Chad and this is Sunny.
I'm Bertha Van der Gelder.
And I'm Virginia Van Gelder.
Well, I'm nice, pleased to meet you, miss. I'm Billy Jupiter, and this magnificent stallion is Lightning. So, do you know a blacksmith around these parts?
Sure do, he's my pal. Go and fetch him.
Wow, he sure must be a brave horse with a name like Lightning.
Brave? He's a bit of a cowardly custard, if I'm honest. I called her Lightning because the first man of trouble and he's gone in a flash. Mind you, he won't run far at the moment. He needs a new ship.
Someone you call for a blacksmith?
This is Billy Drobrisky and no horse Lightning.
His hoof's been hurting for a couple of days. I think he needs a new shoe.
Well, I'm sure we can take a look back at the forge. Little even travelling a mighty long way, miss. He won't be too to splodge.
Just exploring the Wild West, you know, to seek adventure and fortune.
But you can't do that, you're just a girl.
Mum says girls should stay home, cook, sew and have babies.
I'm going to have 27.
Well, I'm going to have 28.
Don't be silly, Bertie. 28 babies is quite ridiculous.
Well, let me tell you, girls can do far more than have babies. Well, I'm as tough and as brave as any boy. And children?
Oh no, it's Miss Brace Girdle.
Well, what do you think you kids are doing here?
Nothing,
Miss Brace Girdle. Well, stop your dawdling
meet you, Little Brisket. I'm Wilbur Hubbard. Though if you have any sense, you won't be staying here for long.
Why? What's that?
This town's in trouble. There's no good gang running about this. This place just ain't safe anymore.
Where? You just need to lay down the law. Show me his boss.
Hey, I just cook in the saloon. I leave all the laying down the law stuff to the sheriff.
That should be you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Where? My horse Lightning's at the blacksmith, so I'll be stopping into Bush for a while. When it's back in the saddle on the dusty trail looking for adventure.
Adventure? But you're just a girl.
Don't you start with that too. Mama always said I should act like a lady, but with my car gun it's down to me to make our fortune. Anyhow, I can do anything the boys can just as well. I can fight, I can ride, and I can look after myself. All this boy stuff and girl stuff is a whole load of baloney.
I know what you mean. I can't do any of those things, but I can sure cook better than anyone in town. Folks say that's just sissy, and that I should learn how to fight and be a man, but I just ain't brave like that.
Which is a bit of a problem when you happen to be the sheriff, right? Well, I'm sure I can lend a hand if you need some help.
Thanks. Well, if you're sticking round, you better meet the neighbours. Good folks of Splodge City. Here is young lady Billy Jo Brisket.
Hi, dear lady, I'm Seth, and this is Amos.
Welcome to Splodge.
Phineas, Suffet and Rock, the undertakers.
Always nice to meet potential clients.
Leave and band together. We own the local store Buncher Elders Emporium. Can you be sure to pop in as soon as you get anything you need to resell it?
And these are the saloon girls.
Hi, Billy Joe.
And the barbers from the barber shop.
I'm Dawn.
I'm Clint.
I'm Clifford.
I'm Clyde. We give
here
her
a free shave, short back and sides.
And we all hope you have a pleasant stay in our little old town.
Introduce yourselves to a good folk of Splodge, boys.
I'm Bars.
I'm Buck.
I'm Brad. And I'm Butch.
And now please welcome the baddest baddie in the West.
The no good leader, Mad Dog McNutt.
That's how Mad Dog McNutt to you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Poodle. Mad Dog. Whatever. Hold your horses, Mad Dog. Remember what
Pa used to say, never fight girls, they don't fight fair.
Darn it, you're right, Bronco. Well, Missy, you're saying splodge is over, but surely I'll visit to the road out of here.
Sure, boss.
This way, Missy.
Now, I hear there's a new sheriff in town. He's gonna sort me out. So I'll come down here to be nice and polite and shaken by the throat.
Hand.
That's right, shaken by the hand. So where is he? I'm going to count to 5 and you best step out on the show how mad I am. 1, 2, 3. Bronco, what's next? 4. That's right, 4.
Hey, boss, will you take a look?
It's my fellow.
No, it ain't. It meant to be over harbour.
What, the kitchen breaking us to loo?
He's just a sissy cook. What's he gonna do? Whisk us to death?
So you're the new sheriff, huh? Mayor but sure made a great choice there. I mean, if some naughty heads need a beating and some bad green needs a whipping, you're the man.
Look here, Mr. Nick Nutso. I've been thinking, maybe we could sit down and have a nice glass of milk, and maybe if you talk through some of your issues, we can find a solution. Sit down, nice glass of milk. What do you think this is? The Wild West coffee morning? Now, kitchen boy, say your last prayers. Get ready for lights out.
You're a hero.
A hero?
Wilbur, what happened? Are you in one piece?
I don't really remember.
He got rid of McNairn's gang. He's a hero. My boy, a hero, a sheriff.
I always said the boy did that. We knew he'd make a fine sheriff.
Alright, right in between town, the Bertie. Congratulations, son. We're all very proud of you. Just remember though, Mad Dog and Nut isn't that easy to scare. I want you to go home and be extra careful tonight. As for you, miss, this town ain't safe for a young girl on her own. I suggest you pack up and leave this town the same way you came in.
There's more to me than you think, Mr. Mayor. Why I could...
Trust me, my dear, this town is dangerous. Let's face it, you're just a girl.
No, but you heard the man are scared.
Dimples, people just don't know what to do for their own good. Dimples, I'm off to Crater Creek. I want you to implement Plan B.
Plan B, oh, I love Plan B, Mr. Mayor. Plan B is one of my all-time favourites.
Let's hope you don't mess it up. After all, I have my position to think of.
Petron, the mayor's property. If I'm standing up gentleman making, well, think again, you see. Our mayor has been hiding something, and it all began a couple of months ago when all of a sudden Amy's had one of their disagreements. I'm telling you it's true, young Horace Hubbard told me so.
Well, he was as balmy as you. Gold burned under the town? How the heck could he possibly know that?
He said the two stroke Indians gave him a map as a gift in return for a case of whiskey.
The two-stroke Indians gave him a map, so where is this map then?
He said it was hidden where no one would ever find it, but the poor fellow plucked his clothes before he let it again.
Seth, you're telling me some tall stories from an old codger. Now let's get back to the saloon before the whiskey dries up.
Gold under the town. Dimples, this is it. That gold is as good as ours.
But how do we get at it, sir? We can't just dig up people's backyards. Besides, we don't even know what to do. So I'm sure it's a damn big town.
We'll buy every business and home one by one. We'll engage the services of an old friend. That will get the prices down.
Great thinking, boss, but Ma Hubbard would never sell. She loves that saloon.
You leave old Ma Hubbard to me. Now get along, Dimples, and keep an eye out for that map. Because I have to powwow with two-stroke Indians.
How?
How? I travel many miles to powwow with Big Chief.
The only squatting poodle I fetched was of a weeping leopard. He travels many miles from big town to powwow with Big Chief.
Me only leaping leopard from big town to powwow with Big Chief. The only jumping jaguar I fetch biggest brother towering well there. That's towering well there.
Yes, I want to make something of it, shorty.
No, I just want to powwow with Big Chief.
Big Chief walking me over.
Big Chief walking weasel. I travel many miles from big town.
Yes, I know. I think we've all got that bit by now. Can we scalp them now, Chief?
Scalp them, scalp them, scalp them.
Certainly not. How rude. Now behave yourselves. Big Chief Walking Weasel of the Two-Stroke Indians. Delight to meet you, old chap. And you are?
Maris Broadtitty, Tex Trimble. I think you can help me.
How?
How?
No, not how.
How?
How can we help you?
You do a deal with the owner of the four-door saloon.
Oh no, we don't like saloons, do we, boys? They never let us stay overnight. I tell them I'm an Indian chief, but they always say I need a reservation.
Can we scalp them now, Chief?
Scalp them, scalp them, scalp them. No scalping. Sorry about that. They get their naughty side from their mother, big mischief.
You gave the owner of the four-door saloon a map showing gold over the town.
Oh yes, of course, the secret map of hidden gold.
Secret map of hidden gold.
Given to pale-faced strangers.
At stroke of midnight on a full moon.
On a full moon.
extremely badly. As for Sheriff Wilbur, he's such as Max Renard of McNutt. As for Billy Joe, she's got a dusty trail with her face full of speed lightning. Well, so much happened that time, lightning. It's always the same, isn't it? We try to help out and sort out their problems. And what thanks do we get? That's right, partner. Absolutely nothing. We just get kicked out of town. And why? Because I'm a girl. A silly, sissy, weak, defenseless girl. I can't be with you, charming, no busy, and chatting, and chinking the shore. I'm not submitted to sewing and knitting. I want more. I want to rock through the world countryside of this broadly and oldie and noise. And I bet you it's better to be a boy. I know our dresses, all on golden tresses, or crosses, or ribbons, or bells. Hard to be darling, or worth when you're wearing fancy clothes. I wanna shoot in my senses, make a fashion and try to enjoy. And I bet you it's better to be a boy. I'll go on fighting with faithful or lightning, we're seeking adventure and fun. Go on rampaging and won't be changing for anyone. Take my advice and be sure that it's a love that is sure to run wrong. And I bet it's better to be a boy. Come on, you cat's brain. I know it's happening. That's again. Quick, boy, let's hide. Down, Sheriff Wilbur Haggard. Expose my engines in the middle of town. My reputation's ruined.
Come on, boss, it could have been worse.
Worse? I'm supposed to be scary.
Well, seeing you in your undies was pretty darn scary to me. Come on, boss, we need to find the rest of the posse.
Do you expect me to source of milk?
No, boss, not the pussy. I said let's find the posse.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Ow! Well, I ain't never seen a bunch of darn knuckleheads in my life. I pay you to scare the folk. And what you do, run off like a bunch of sissy girls. Who's he calling sissy? When I get my hands on that saloon, then it's just a case of finding the gold in the town. Why, I'm so close I can almost smell it. And you boys ain't gonna mess it up for me. McNabb, here's a bag of money. But what about the sheriff? You leave all... Dimple should... Don't worry about Sheriff Wilbur. Dimple should be locking him up in jail now. Which gives you a chance to do one final dirty deed. A spot of cattle rustling.
Wait, we're going to steal a flock of cattle. Not flock herd.
What?
Herd of cattle.
Well, of course I heard of cattle. I ain't stupid. You'll do it tonight when it's dark. Can't we do it in the morning?
Yeah, I don't like the dark. Not us, everyone else.
Shut up, you fool. Remember, when everyone's asleep, you'll steal the cattle. How do we steal cattle when we're asleep? You do as you're told, or I'll cut the tongue. What are you going to say then? I'd say,
injured. The two-stroke. So what's the bongo drums?
The drums lead us.
The drums lead us the way.
The drums always find the way.
That's right, he's our TomTom navigation system.
The two-stroke Indians are here because I invited them. Now, I've searched everywhere for that map. I need some more information.
But we've already told you!
On a full moon.
On a full moon! But that piece of paper could be anywhere. Paper? The map wasn't written on paper. It was tattooed in the old ancient way.
It was tattooed on someone. Now, where could you fit a tattoo on someone? A tattoo of a treasure map on someone? On a chest? On a back?
We've already told you! On a full moon!
On a full moon, of course I get to the end of it, eventually.
Well, if that's all we need to get Squatting Poodle back to camp.
I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee.
You see, she's too tense. Come on, you lot, bedtime.
Well, it looks like I've got some rear ends to inspect. Meet me in Splodge tomorrow, high noon.
Sure do, Mr. Mayor. Sure do, Mr. Mayor. Let's get ready to rustle. Here's a bag of money. Hide it somewhere safe.
Hide the money 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 somewhere safe.
So now we know what's going on around here. We've got a sheriff to rescue.
Dimples, I thought the mayor was pleased.
Please, Mayor Truman is very cross, Wilbur. You've broken the law.
Wilbur, what happened? What have you done?
Now, Mohammed, this isn't time 8 till tomorrow, you know.
How you dare lock my boy up? What's he done?
The law's the law, miss, and Wilbur's gone and broken it.
What law?
It is illegal to reveal your undies in public, and Wilbur managed to reveal not just one pair, but 8. That's against the law and the mayor's mighty cross.
But I don't understand. I was saving the town from a gang of no good outlaws.
There's no excuse for rudeness, Wilbur. There could have been ladies present.
Wilbur, what are we going to do now?
Stand back, ma'am, and use the living wage. Open that cell and set free that innocent man.
Yes, sir. Open it, sir. Straight away, sir.
Now scat, before I set my horse on you.
Mayor Truman.
Thanks, stranger. But who are you?
There's no time for that. Listen, Mayor Truman's plan is spot the whole town, then dig it up to look for gold. He's been paying all those outlaws to stir up trouble. He even tried to get rid of you.
Tex Truman, a baddie? I don't believe it. I do, but he's sure of getting away with it. Not with Sheriff Wilbur on the case.
That's the spirit partner. Now, Marhaba, take this money. It's only a loan, but it should be enough to pay the bills and keep Texas hands off your state. Wilbur, go and protect the town. I've got dates from matters. Come on, boy.
But wait, who are you?
Who was that masked hero?
I don't know, but he let you borrow all that money.
He must be a ranger. Well, here we are again, folks. Main Street's City. We're the only strange around here of mine. There's a couple of newbies able to move fast up with their tongue to cure all ails. Well, keep watching, folks, because this, you'll never know, this
tonic might just surprise us all.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around, folks. That's right, don't be shy. Now please welcome the incomparable, incontestable, Dr. Cornelia Spooner.
Thank you, kind citizens of Splodge City. Today for one day only, I bring you a miracle medicine Spooner Spectacular. How does it work, I hear you cry. Well, all I can say, look, my zips are lit. All I can say is one jar of tonic can change, look, can change everything to morts to weasels without a pain of high pitting it. No.
Rubbish. I don't believe it.
Just coming. Good people, you deal me a blushing crow. I'm not feeding you lack of pies.
Speak American, you fool.
My apologies, jadies and gentlemen. I sometimes get my words muddled up. Perhaps I could sing it in a song.
Your wrists are snagging, your muscles are snagging, and your body's gone to seed. Get your bulging biceps back, this is what you need. Just this stopper and you'll have the whopper, and you'll do it presto wine. That's the Spooner Spectacular, more than miraculous, tonic for life.
My husband have a brain.
Absolutely. Little fella, he wished he was clever, but he never went to school. Everybody laughed at him, he just felt a fool. He paid me his dollar, and now he's a scholar, a shopper in the carving line. But it's Spooner Spectacular, more than miraculous, tonic for life.
Are you going to buy this tonic?
Tonic, I'm into the gym. Good people don't hold back, it's the one lifetime offer.
Yeah, the notion to purchase this potion, there is nothing it will do. Bring you health and happiness, make your dreams come true. This magic tonic will make you bionic, show everyone and strong. Thanks to Spooner Spectacular, more than miraculous, tonic for life.
See, now I know this good stuff is. Who's going to be my first customer?
Me! If we have a notion to purchase this potion, there is nothing it will do. Bring us health and happiness, make our dreams come true. This magic tonic will make us bionic, strong everyone and shine. That's the Spooner Spectacular, more than miraculous, topical tonic for life. Woo, 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 all life. Topical tonic for life, tonic for life.
Maybe I should take some of that stuff to make me feel a little more brave.
Don't touch that stuff, it's powerful laxative. I brought some back in Arizona. I was sat in the outhouse for a week.
Well, here it goes. Good folks of Splodge City, I'm afraid I have some news for you. That will shock you all, you see?
Oliver Badger, that's what you're going to say, brother. Well, I admit, I cheated you out of all your homes and businesses. I've played gangsters
to raid the town or because I want gold under the town?
Gold?
Yes, gold. And now here I am and no one can stop me from finding the map. I can. I think I'm more of a match for you and Dimples.
Think again, Sheriff. Boys!
Okay, you in. We surrender. And now to show there's no hard feelings, how about a drink courtesy of the four-door saloon?
What a sensible boy. Don't mind if we do.
Dr. Spooner, will you have all the drinks?
What?
Oh, I see. Certainly, my boy.
To think.
And to think I nearly married you.
You're nothing but a fraud.
You know good cheating lying bum.
Ah, now, talking of bums, let's see who's been hiding my fortune. As you can see, my fortune has to be tattooed on one of your backsides. So if you can very kindly drop your pants, we'll begin.
Drop our pants? Never.
There's ladies present. No, I'm afraid we're going to have to insist. Actually, Tex, I think things are moving.
Me too. I think we might need to visit the little boys' room.
Wait for me!
And me. Wilbur, what did you put in that drink?
Spooner's spectacular laxative.
I told you that stuff was a miracle.
Hooray! I'll go after them to make sure they don't get away.
Be careful! Look, my dream is getting away.
Someone get him.
Wilbur did it again. He's a darn hero.
Hey stranger, haven't I seen your face somewhere else?
No, it's always been in front of my head.
Billy Joe?
Billy Joe! Ego. That's right, Ego. And not forgetting my faithful steed, Lightning. You mean you were the one who saved my boy?
Yeah.
I brought those darn rustlers last night.
And I guess sort of Mick and his gang.
I'm afraid so, Wilbur, but look at you now, you're a real hero.
I don't know about that, but I sure know one thing, that this badge belongs to you.
Hooray! I always knew there was a hero inside of you, Wilbur. With your cute little nose, your chubby little cheeks, and your cute little backside.
Aww.
Good for.
On his back, son. The treasure map.
No wait, oh stop it, that tickles. Look, it's just a birthmark.
Aww.
What a barefaced cheek.
There it is, the birthmark, the treasure map. We're rich! Now, Wilbur, go and retrieve that gold.
Great.
Wilbur.
Texas gold, that is.
Oil?
Actually, it's two-stroke Indian oil. Does that mean we're still poor then and we can't get you a new fresh cooker, Wilbur?
You're joking. This stuff's worth a fortune.
It sure is, and we're all rich. We're all rich. We can share the oil and wealth.
And together we explore City, the best downtown in the whole wide world.
Yeah! And that's how Explore City's seen. Billy Joe was the first lady sheriff, Wilbur was the mayor, and as for my hubby, she was an oil baroness. I married Dr. Spooner. It sure is a good ending, ain't it? But then, you know what they say here, Wild West, or oil's well, that ends well.
Take your father by the hand, step right up and take friend. By the toe, don't remember.